this nigga Kanye.
Crazy. Basically did an interview.
Good fucking.
Good Lord.
Nigga,
What are we looking at
all
right now?
black
Just
KKK.
did a
fit,
interview, all black KKK fit.
standing next to DJ.
With
fucking DJ
the
academic.
swastika chain,
With
by
the
the way.
swastika chain under it.
I woke up, bro, and I just checked Twitter. I was like, bro, what's happening? And I see that, and I just turned my phone off.
I'm gonna be real with you.
Like,
I'm gonna be real with you. So look, right? I watched the entire video for all of you dick suckers that's gonna be like, I watched the entire video. Yeah, I watched the entire video. I was viscerally upset the entire video. Like I promise you, the second he came on screen, it made me upset because I feel like it should make you upset as a black person to see some shit like that coming from a nigga like Kanye. One, right? If it doesn't, the dick might be too far down your throat. Just a little bit. Because I realized when listening to Kanye, not only, all right, I'm going to tread light, right? Mental illness is a real thing, right? It's very serious, right? And it's something that needs to be taken with caution, right? Approached with caution and care, right? Kanye is a mentally ill man. Like I said, I had a nigga in the comments. Sorry, I gotta shout your dumb ass out. This nigga in the comments was like, Kanye not mentally ill. He got PTSD.
Oh.
Nigga, what?
Hey, can somebody please describe?
And the thing is
to
that,
the choir.
You want me to read you what PTSD means?
And the thing is that, like, mental illness in and of itself does not, because I've seen some people misconstruing like the message like you were talking about. Mental illness in and of itself is not something that should be stigmatized in the sense that it's like, because he's mentally
exactly.
ill,
That's not what I was saying.
No, there's a certain point in time where you can acknowledge that yes, someone has mental illness, but also their actions go further than that.
The point of the video was you have to acknowledge the mental illness first. And then you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Obviously, we make the clips a certain way so they get clicks and shit like that. But like, other than that, like that's what the point of the video was. Anyways, let's get into the fucking interview. The nigga was yapping the entire fucking interview. Yapping. Bullshitting,
Something
talking.
tells me that if you show up dressed like that, you have nothing.
Bullshitting, yapping the entire fucking interview. The interview, first of all, it starts with Kanye running, like, basically, the interview was not supposed to happen. The reason why the interview happened was because they were supposed to do it. It was almost about to fall through because Kanye was like, yeah, these people are coming for me and they're knocking on my door. So he was going to fly to Japan and go to Japan because he feels safer in Japan. And he told academics he only had like a certain amount of time before he was leaving to get on the plane to go to Japan. Okay, cool. Ack runs over there. Yes. Deep throats everything, runs over to him to do the fucking interview. The first thing Ack says when he's like in there, he puts the mic on him and says, damn, bro. Actually, no, verbatim. Hold on. I don't want to fuck none of this shit up. I want to get all the dick riding and the glory, nigga. He says, I see you with the bust down chain, man.
The swastika chain?
The swastika
chain?
You
DJ Academics can get the fuck out with him.
Stop,
what are we doing, y'all?
Clip farming,
bro. And I'm this is for all of the people that are still sitting here trying to tell me that there's something insightful here, and it's not just, I just fucking made my leg react. Nigga did that. This is for all, no, bro. This is for all the people that keep trying to tell me that there's something insightful here, and that I'm missing something about it. No, there's nothing insightful here. He's losing his fucking mind. He's losing it. And let's continue through it though. Let's continue through it. Some of the points, I'm gonna just go through some of the points, right? This was an hour 22 interview. It was like a 45-minute interview of him fucking rambling, right? Let's go through some of the points Kanye made. He doesn't know this. Oh yeah, this was right after. He doesn't know who the people trying to kill him is because academics was like, wait, so who is it? Yay? He was like, well, I don't really know, but you don't know the people who's trying to kill you, knocking on your door, that's forcing you to go to Japan. You fear for your safety. That's what he said. You don't know the people. All right, another point he makes. Yeah. Says he's doing the swastika to make the Jews mad so they can expose themselves as the people who threaten artists in the industry.
Okay.
Let's get into it.
All right.
Let's get into it.
This shit right here pisses me off to no end. Because the history... Yeah.
Do you know what niggas say, bro? Oh my God. The nigga... Every time I see people in the comments talking about this interview, well, Kanye said that they're profiting off of our pain, so he wore the shit on
their pain.
And
Let's explain
that.
Let's explain that.
That's like saying that like there's a racist Mexican somewhere. So in return, you're going to be racist to Mexicans because I'm profiting off of their pain. You want to know what you're actually doing? You're squabbling with a minority group while the white people are making off with all the change. Let's talk about what the fuck is going on. Yes, there's a history between Black-Jewish relations in the Black community, but this anti-Semitism shit that runs rampant within our community also has a religious undertone because there's a certain segment of Black people that believe that like we're the true Israelites, so that Jewish people are just kind of like imposters, which there's nothing I can say to you to convince you otherwise of that. Go ahead and believe what you believe. I just think you're wrong. The other thing, though, is that when we're giving a pass to this rhetoric, we're giving a pass to all this shit because we need to profit off the Jewish people pain. You know who agrees with you that like we should be fighting against the Jewish people? The people who you're wearing the same outfit
The
as.
fuck are we?
And you know what those same
talking
people
about?
did to people like you? You think they'd be clicking up
That's
with
it.
you?
Wait,
This
hold
is
on.
the thing.
We're missing this big thing, right? Like all those people are talking about, oh, they're profiting off our pain. Do we not know what happened to Jewish people?
Bro.
Yeah.
Are we like not talking about what happened to Jewish
also,
people?
We were literally talking about how, if anything, like Jewish people and Black people, we're probably some of the most connected within like that cycle of pain.
Yes, when it comes to
And
when it
you're
comes to
telling
Trump.
me,
Yes.
you're telling me that I'm supposed to be telling y'all niggas, or I shouldn't be talking about Kanye, one, because he's Black and he has
You
billions.
got billions
Yes.
of dollars. Tell
Two,
me when you
because-
get your first million.
Show me when you
I
get your-
seen that
Two,
shit. Dick eating.
No, I'm not supposed to be talking about that nigga because he's a billionaire, but also because he's empowering Black people
And-
by wearing the
and you wanna know what's so funny?
KKK and
you wanna know what's so
Klan.
funny?
What
Let
the
me-
fuck are we talking?
Let me
What are you
and
talking
let me
about?
tell you
Bullshit.
something. Let me tell you something, nigga. The problem is, right, when you look at the reason why he said Black people and Jewish people being like interconnected, because when you look at the history of mankind, you know why there's so many Jewish people, not so many, but you know why there's Jewish people in this country to this day that are in like finance and everything? Because in societies throughout history, Jewish people were persecuted and forced to only be able to make money through finance by Christians, right? That was how like this whole shit really kicked off. So throughout history, Jewish people have been blamed for like a bunch of different stuff, blamed for a bunch of different atrocities. We saw what happened in Germany as well. And they've been segmented in sections of the society where they could make a living, which is why so many Jewish people are in finance to this day. But the overwhelming majority of people who control the wealth in this country are white Christians. And there are no conspiracies that you motherfuckers can cite to me
Now you gonna talk
today
about that.
that's telling me that we should be that Kanye shouldn't be going after that.
I completely understand you guys' viewpoint. If white people, white Christians or whatever, came to Kanye West in a Ku Klux Klan outfit and was like, you know what, Kanye? Dap me up. No, nigga,
No.
they would kill your dumb ass the same
And they were
there's no-
killing, and the
you're dumb.
KKK was
You're
infamous
dumb. They're
for
looking
killing
at you
Jewish
like-
people
Exactly.
too.
They're looking at you,
Exactly.
nigga. They're looking at you the same way they look at any other nigga. Dumb nigga.
Literally.
A dumb nigga.
Bro, and I promise
That's what
you-
you are.
Yeah.
You're not
Just because-
fucking insightful or you're not insightful. You're not fucking he talked about woke fat Black women who model. What
What
the
are we,
fuck are you
like-
talking about? How?
No, the-
Y'all are telling
the
me
thing
there's
was
niggas
gay,
in the
bro.
comments. I'm so sorry, but there's niggas in the comments.
Let him get it off. Let him get it
there's
off.
niggas in the comments telling me leave the nigga alone. Why are we sucking the dick of this nigga? Why? I'm not understanding it. Please explain to me why we're supposed to view Kanye West as insightful because he wore a KKK outfit. How?
What Kanye West
Instead of
represents-
insane.
What Ye represents is a detriment to everybody, to every nigga who's a fan of him. That's the thing that I'm trying to get you to see. There is no reclaiming that you're doing, I'm profiting off of their pain. What the fuck are you really accomplishing? You're still in that industry. You and everyone around you is still in the music industry making money for these same entities, and you're telling me that your actual stance that you're doing is being racist.
He said Kendrick is, what did he say? He was like, the NFL called Kendrick, even though he's like a no-name rapper, for the Super Bowl. And basically what they're doing is they're trying to stop him, and they saw what Kanye was trying to do with Northwest, so they called Kendrick and Cardi to then what the fuck are you talking about?
Like,
Kanye?
and bro, and
And on
this-
top of that, like, why?
Alex,
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you go.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Because I'm trying to like think
Okay.
about it again because I done forgot twice.
It's one thing that also pissed me off too is when he was trying to put it like I think his daughter on the song with P Diddy as
Yeah, they
well.
did.
I'm like, bro, what's so insightful
What's
about
insightful about that? Putting your daughter on the thing with someone who, all right, out of everything we don't know yet, alleged, right? Yeah. We did see this nigga on fucking recording beat Cassie.
Yeah.
That is, and Ye brought that up and was like, you know, sometimes I feel like Puff too, and you know, like that you see they gonna expose the man for that video, and what the nigga say? The nigga was like, they exposed the man for that video, and I don't know. But he was bullshit.
And then
what are you talking about?
And then you made a Sean John shirt after that. But the main point I want to make with Ye is like, bro, I have a problem and this is how he gets people, right? Because like most people are conspiracy theorists. So then he talks about kind of like certain things when it comes to music industry of like they're taking advantage of this. They don't do anything for small artists. But you can see it's a direct contradiction through his actions. He has shitted.
I almost called you JJ.
If you look at it, right, he's talking about how we need to unify as artists because I'm getting fucked over and like the shit with my kids. No one spoke on it. Yay. You have shat on every... Nigga,
you just called Jay-Z and Beyonce's kids R-words.
You said Frank Ocean's career was over. You said Tyler has never made a hit. You shat on Taylor Swift.
Shit on Kendrick after...
This nigga said Onyx. The nigga said Onyx and Iggy know what they're doing and why they moved to Cali from Australia, and that's the reason why they won't bring them around Kris Jenner.
You're just that words are escaping.
No,
words are fucking
words are
escaping.
going, bro. And
Alan,
y'all need to.
what you were saying, no. That's what it is, bro. This conspiracy theory shit. We've brought it up multiple times on this podcast. Black people, I love y'all deeply. And I understand that we have so much hurt in our community that we pull on things and we grasp at certain things that will try to make us like come to terms with the shit that we've gone through. That's how much trauma is in our community, right? That's how much shit is in our community. For instance, right? I was actually researching certain like psychology shit, right? And how do you say it? Homophily, right? Homophily and Maslow's hierarchy of needs, right? Those are two big ass things, right? Where conspiracy theorists, right? Basically, homophily is like, fuck, I can't think of it. Oh my God. It's basically like you have some shit, right? And you want to be like validated in some shit, right? You want to feel a part of something. You want to feel like that community. It's that human nature to feel like you want to be a part of that, whatever it is, right? That's where this conspiracy shit comes from. We've been alienated from every corner of the fucking world. So we start to grasp at these one or two conspiracy theories that get probably sent into our communities by white people.
Literally.
And then we say, you know, that makes sense.
Kind of right.
Because it feels good. It feels good. We need to start looking at this shit with open fucking eyes, with a roundabout perspective and saying, my nigga, no, this is not insightful. This is not fucking helping the black community. Oh, well, Kanye talks a lot about, you know, the black people and us killing each other. Yeah, Kanye has profited off of black pain the same fucking way to do that.
Bro, look at
what
what
are we
he
talking
said
about?
in his music. Like, literally, look at what he's doing. Bro,
when's the last time?
You want to be in the media.
Hey, when the
I
last
have not
time?
seen a real life like KKK fit in like that started.
When is the last time? When is the last time Kanye was on the south side of Chicago? When? For all you niggas telling me that I'm tweaking, when's the last time Kanye was on the south side of Chicago doing shit for the community, doing the shit that he's talking about in his Murder to Excellence? Right. When the last time he was doing shit like that?
There's a song that I love from Kanye West. It's called Murder to Excellence. And the first half of it, he talks about black on black crime, basically the entire half. And then the second half is like, oh, the excellence part is, you know, materialistic stuff, capitalist stuff, buying shit, right? Both things I fundamentally disagree with as like a solution to black trauma. But I can understand as a mindset of somebody who grew up around that, why that's like you're seeing people of your same race around you killing each other. That's the approach that you go from. That's how you can start cool, as long as you don't go to a dangerous place with it. The problem with Ye is, and the problem with that conspiratorial thinking that's in our community, is that you never take a step outside of that bubble. Nope. Every demographic in this country commits the majority of murders against members of their own demographic. But black on black crime is the only term we hear about. That's the fucking problem. That's the framework that's set up by white supremacy that people like Kanye West buy into when they talk of those same narratives. That's the same reason why you wearing a KKK fit is not insightful. It's that same framework that is set up by white supremacy that you're buying into because you think that's an easier solution. The solution to black people not killing each other, just don't kill each other. Or you could give them better environments and you could work to rebuild the community, something that a billionaire has the resources to do. Yeah. And he's not doing it. You're on Twitter.
Kanye talks about and I know we gotta keep it moving, but Kanye talks about.
I want to make a point when you're.
Yeah, no. Here, make your point first, and I'll make
Okay.
mine.
I think the biggest thing with Ye, and I think it's kind of like, not necessarily reflection on us, but I think putting a lot of celebrities on pedestals removes like the humanity aspect of it. So we all see Kanye spiraling all the time, and we know he has mental illnesses, but we look at him as the celebrity and almost removes that human aspect of him. So it kind of brings out the fact of like, oh, he doesn't have mental illness, even though we say it and we don't take it serious because it's like this is nigga who made graduation, this nigga made
You made me
all
just
that
realize.
shit.
You made me just realize I completely almost forgot the point. Where is the moral line? Where's the moral line with everybody, right? Yes. Oh, he made graduation. Oh, he did. Yes, and niggas will sit there and they'll allow that to say, well, it doesn't really matter what he's doing. He's a billionaire. He's yeah. But if Kanye smacked the fuck out of your mother, if Kanye walked up to you, smacked the shit out your mama, bought your house and made you homeless, did some shit that affected you, you'd be sitting there losing your fucking mind. And that's where we have to go into. Where is that line? Where do you draw that line with morals in all of this shit?
And
we
no, go ahead.
where do you draw that line with morals and all of this shit? Bottom line, and let me make sure I don't forget this shit. Let me make sure I don't want to forget this shit.
The aspect about where you draw the line is so very fucking important because there are so many things that you can end up enabling, like racist people,
Like this bullshit,
Nazis,
Kanye West will sit there and yell at the niggas and yell at the black community and yell at people and talk about the Kardashians and then simultaneously be like, they're trying to stop me from seeing my kids, the white people. My nigga, you laid in that bed and fucked her 4 times and got her pregnant 4 times.
What are we talking about?
What are we talking about? You have 4 kids with her. Actually, it was Sarah can see. But other than that, you still got 4 kids with this white woman.
Lack of
so shut the fuck up.
accountability,
Shut the fuck up. You're not insightful.
Literally,
you're not.
When you have lack of accountability, bro, you'll find reasoning for anything.
You will, especially in things. The past.
But before we get to before we get to that, this is the last thing I got to say about Kanye, right? If we are not accepting the bullshit from the racist white people, we're not accepting them wearing the swastikas, we're not accepting them wearing the hoods and shit. Kanye is not the nigga that we supposed to be accepting that shit from.
Yeah.
Period.
Shouldn't, bro.
Period.
Thank you for watching this long. If you haven't already, fucking subscribe. What are you doing?
What is he doing?
What are you doing? You think we just sitting here doing this shit for nothing?
You think you're gonna just sit here and not do shit? Like and share this shit.
Click that fuck. I know you're not subscribed. Click it.